Okay, so this is a continue from earlier. I was talking about how I have no joints in my jaw. Um, that is caused by the lupus. Lupus is a disease that basically your own immune system is attacking itself instead of making it better. It's kind of just attacking all the things that are already healthy. So when I was 19, I had wisdom teeth growing in. I actually had 7 wisdom teeth. I had 3 in the top, 2 on the top over here, and then 1 on the bottom of each side. And then it was excruciatingly painful to have them in. When I finally got them removed, my jaw set back significantly. I guess the whole time they were in, it was so painful because my lupus was really attacking the joint there and trying to heal it on both sides. So when I got my wisdom teeth removed, I had these, gaping holes back there and all this deterioration back there. So my jaw set back significantly. I actually used to look like quite a bit different than I do right now. I mean, as you can tell, I have pretty much no jawline at this moment. It's gone. So yeah, that has caused me to have severe sleep apnea. I wake up, my brain wakes up about 56 times an hour. I am supposed to use a CPAP, but honestly, I don't. I know I should, but it's extremely uncomfortable and it makes me claustrophobic. And the setting is on so high because of how far back my jaw is set that the air that's blowing into my lungs is basically just coming right out my mouth because it's so strong. So it's like extremely difficult to sleep with it on. So I don't. So yeah. After I figured all this out, I went ahead and went to the orthodontist. Hence the reason I have braces on. I have braces on because what they decided to do was completely align my teeth a certain way. I had to get 4 more teeth pulled on top of the 7 wisdom teeth. And I can't believe I had all these teeth in my mouth. So they could align my teeth a certain way. Basically, they had to pull 2 teeth down here and up here so they could move the teeth back so it could make more room to move the jaw forward. So I've been waiting for this surgery for a long time. I do live on disability, which means I have Medicare. We all know Medicare sucks. And I live in New Mexico. So when I was ready to have the surgery, I went to an oral surgeon, which is pretty much the only person that is allowed to do the surgery, and they didn't accept Medicare. So I'm sitting here thinking I went through all this trouble to get my mouth set up for this surgery, and nobody can do it. I found out that there is not one person in New Mexico that is an oral surgeon that accepts Medicare. And the reason I need the surgery is, 1, they're going to move my jaw forward. It needs to be moved forward, top and bottom, broken, move forward, and that will help the sleep apnea. 2, I have to have joint replacements. Basically, there's nothing back there. It's all just grinding against each other. I get really bad swelling back there a lot of the time. It's very painful, and sometimes it prevents me from eating even or talking. It's really miserable. It is medically necessary that I have the surgery done, but oral surgeons don't accept Medicare because technically it's cosmetic. So here I am trying to figure out somebody who would do the surgery. So I decided to outsource to Colorado, and I found this plastic surgeon, oddly enough, that accepts Medicare. And he was actually the one that told me that I needed the joint replacements. I didn't even know that I needed joint replacements until I saw him. He was like, they were just going to move your jaw forward and have absolutely no foundation. They were just going to move it forward with no joints. So anyways, long story. This has been quite a long road. I've had braces on for about 3 years now. I was only supposed to have them on for a year and then have surgery. But due to the fact that I couldn't find a surgeon in Albuquerque, it's been an adventure trying to get all this stuff done. But it looks like I'm supposed to be having surgery now in June or July. They put in a request for my joint replacements. So I'm really nervous. What was a 4-hour surgery of just breaking my top and bottom jaw and moving them forward turned into a 12-hour surgery with breaking my top and bottom jaw and putting in joint replacements. This is my first big surgery, so I'm pretty scared. Being 26 years old and already needing joint replacements is kind of scary, but I'm getting there. And I have a really great support system with my family and everybody, but it's still scary. Of course, everybody having surgery thinks it's scary at first, but I'm just more relieved that it's actually going to happen, so I don't have to be in pain anymore. Well, of course I'm always going to be in pain, but it's not going to be as painful, and maybe I'll get my jawline back or something. I don't know. I guess one good thing is I'll be on a liquid diet for 6 weeks, so I might lose some weight, which is really nice because I just started Lyrica, which is a great med. It's been amazing. Before I was having such a hard time getting up and moving and doing things. And as soon as I started Lyrica, I was like, oh, hey, I can function a little bit now. And I can actually clean my house without, calling one of my family members to come help me. So yeah, that's really nice. I really like the Lyrica, but it doesn't give me a really big appetite. So I have to be really careful. But anyways, so that's what's going on with the whole jaw thing. If you have similar experiences with lupus and fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis, maybe you could email me or, Facebook me. I'm under Jessica Martinez in New Mexico. I kind of want to have this channel just so people like us can communicate with each other and just relate to each other, because having an illness like this can be very lonely. I don't really know anybody else that is in the same situation as me. I think I have one friend, a really good friend, who understands my situation because she kind of has a similar situation, but these things can get very lonely, and you kind of just close in on yourself and not want to be around anybody because you get tired of explaining it to them. And, obviously we can't see what's wrong with us. Of course people freak out and my hands and my feet turn purple or white, and then they notice, oh, there is something wrong with her. Or if I have, major swelling, or if I can't walk, they're like, oh yeah, then there's something wrong with you. But other than that, they can't see your body basically killing it from the inside out. So yeah, it's really hard to relate to. But anyways, yes, I hope you like my channel, and I will be back soon.